Today, we'll explore the careers of 7 fascinating actors who seem to have stepped away from major Hollywood productions. Seann William Scott.
Everything that I hope for.
Seann William Scott's portrayal of Stifler in American Pie was undeniably iconic.
Hey, Kevin. You seen shipwreck lately? Why?
However, the actor himself expressed concerns in a 2010 interview that the role might overshadow his career. He worried about being forever linked to the character, a prediction that seems to have come true, as evidenced by fan interactions and interview questions focusing on the character. While Scott initially found success in films like Dude, Where's My Car and Role Models that capitalized on his American Pie persona, this comedic niche has become less prominent. Additionally, as Scott approaches his 50s, roles traditionally suited for his age range might not align with the douchey frat boy persona. This potentially explains his lack of acting credits between 2019 and 2022. Interestingly, his return in Welcome to Fletch suggests the shadow of Stifler may linger. Chris Mintz-Plasse. Just like Seann William Scott, Christopher Mintz-Plasse faces the challenge of being typecast. His breakout role in Superbad, literally his first ever acting job, was the iconic McLovin, cemented by the now legendary Fake ID. As Mintz-Plasse himself recounted in a Vanity Fair interview, instant recognition arrived overnight, highlighting the life-changing impact of the role. This concern about being forever McLovin was even echoed by his Superbad co-star Emma Stone. Interestingly, the two actors would find themselves working together again just a year later. While Mintz-Plasse hasn't entirely escaped McLovin's shadow, evident in online comments about his recent film, he has actively pursued diversification. Voice acting roles offer a way to separate himself from the character, and his music career with the band Main Man demonstrates his artistic breadth. In an interview, he expressed his desire to maintain a balance between the two pursuits, valuing the flexibility music offers alongside the intensity of acting projects. This approach reflects a similar career path to Jim Carrey's early days. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's career boasts iconic films like The Grinch, The Truman Show, Dumb and Dumber, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. However, his reign at the box office wasn't without interruption. A 4-year hiatus from acting began in 2016, reportedly triggered by the tragic death of his ex-girlfriend in late 2015. The ensuing legal battles throughout 2017 likely added further strain. While cleared of wrongdoing in early 2018, Carrey seemed to have a shift in perspective. He expressed disillusionment with Hollywood in a Hollywood Reporter interview, stating a desire to leave the industry. This, coupled with a newfound passion for painting, led him to explore a different creative outlet. Carrey did return to acting briefly in 2020, but by April 2022, he announced a potential retirement. He emphasized his contentment with a quieter life and artist's pursuits, famously stating, "I have enough, I've done enough." Tobey Maguire. Unlike Seann William Scott or Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Tobey Maguire isn't necessarily typecast. Fans will undoubtedly remember him as Spider-Man, but he also delivered acclaimed performances in diverse films like The Great Gatsby. However, Maguire's acting appearances have become less frequent in recent years. Since 2014, he's only been in a handful of projects, including a single TV episode. Some speculate this is due to his limited acting range. While his youthful charm was a strength in his younger years, it might not translate as well to a wider range of audiences. Negative press might also be a factor. Maguire's involvement in high-stakes poker games with questionable sources of funding generated controversy in 2015. Additionally, his reported clashes with paparazzi have also fueled negative media attention. Taylor Lautner. Unlike the other actors discussed, Tobey Maguire's decline seems to be in acting, not production. In contrast, Taylor Lautner's career path has shifted. After skyrocketing to fame at 16 with Twilight, Lautner became a teen idol. His chiseled physique was a major focus, fueled by the Team Jacob versus Team Edward phenomenon. He amassed significant wealth from the franchise, experiencing a level of fame that restricted his daily life. However, Lautner's post-Twilight projects struggled critically and commercially. Some critics were particularly harsh, labeling one film entirely bereft of suspense or excitement. By 2016, Lautner had stepped away from the intense physical training that defined his early career. While his dedication to Twilight was undeniable, his success might be partly attributed to perfect timing and physical suitability for the role. Cameron Diaz. Unlike the other actors discussed, Cameron Diaz's Hollywood absence appears to be a deliberate choice. After amassing success in films like Shrek, Charlie's Angels, and There's Something About Mary, Diaz held the title of highest paid actress over 40. However, her acting career came to a halt in 2014. In an interview with Kevin Hart, Diaz explained a desire to move beyond the intense focus required for a high-level acting career. She expressed a need for a more balanced life. Since then, Diaz has embraced motherhood, authored self-help books, and launched a successful wine brand. This suggests a conscious shift in priorities. Sacha Baron Cohen. Following the massive success of Borat in 2006, grossing over $250 million, Sacha Baron Cohen's subsequent films saw a decline in the box office performance. The Dictator $180 million and Bruno $140 million. By 2016, Grimsby flopped, losing $7 million with a $28 million return on a $35 million budget. Critics lambasted the film, calling Cohen a one-trick pony whose shock humor had lost its edge. Cohen himself acknowledges the changing landscape of comedy. He feels the crude humor of Borat wouldn't work in the era of YouTube and readily available phones. He also cites legal challenges as a limitation. In a 2012 interview, he expressed his belief that his mockumentary style, relying on real people's reaction, had yielded him the Guinness World Record for most sued actor in history. Despite these challenges, Borat's subsequent movie film, released in 2020, found success, acquired by Amazon for $80 million. While Cohen can still find traction with his signature characters, the performance of future original projects remains to be seen. If you like this video, click the next one shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.